So hey guys, welcome back to our English spoken class. So today as you know, we are going to start use of was where to. What we have to start? Use of was where to. So as you know, you can see on the board the symbol is neko tha and neko thi. We don't define what is symbol and structure because already we know that. Okay. So directly let's move to the structure. Okay. So as you know, symbol is neko tha, neko thi. So what is the structure? I am going to write the structure of was where to. Okay. Subject plus was where plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. What is the structure of was where about to? What is the structure of was where to? So you can see on the board subject plus was where plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. What is the structure? Subject plus was where plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. So I'm going to start writing the example of that structure, that simple structure. Okay. So we use the symbol neko tha. So I'm going to make a Hindi example. Okay. So I'm going to write तुम आम खाने को थे. What is the example of that? तुम आम खाने को थे या anything eating. Okay. तुम सेब खाने को थे या तुम grapes means अंगूर खाने को थे. You can take any example. तुम पटना जाने को थे. मतलब वो जाने ही वाला था but cancel हो गया. Now it's cancelled. Okay. So we are going to make that Hindi example to English example. Okay. So we using that structure to make an English example. Okay. So we are going to use this structure. So what is the English of this example? So you can write you were to eat a mango. You were to eat a mango. You were to eat a mango. तुम आम खाने को थे. इसका ये इंग्लिश हुआ. तो next we are going to start our negative. You know कि in simple sentence if we add not, then it's converting into negative structure. So let's move to negative structure. What is the structure? Subject plus was where, subject plus was where plus not plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. What is the structure of negative? You can see on the board subject plus was where plus not plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. What is the structure? You can see on the board. It will look clearly. Okay. You can understand properly with the help of example. Okay. So I'm going to tell you the example. Okay. So what is the example? Suppose you can take a simple example. What is the example? तुम आम खाने को थे. तो ने को थे यहाँ पे यूज हुआ है. तो I'm going to convert negative example. Okay. The simple example into negative example. ठीक है. तो तुम आम खाने को थे. तो what is the negative we have to make? तुम आम नहीं खाने को थे. Simple. That is the negative structure. That is the negative example. So you were not to eat a mango. You were not to eat a mango. What is the English example of negative? That negative is negative. So you were not to eat a mango. What is you can see on the board. You were not to eat a mango. Let's move to interrogative. That is, we have to write structure. Was plus was where plus subject plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. You can see on the board. It will understand properly That is, what is the structure of interrogative? Was, where plus subject plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. Verb 1 plus other object. This is the correct. This is the right structure of interrogative. You can see on the board. We are going to make that interrogative structure to interrogative example. Okay. So you can take a simple example, that is, तुम आम खाने को थे. So we are going to convert this negative example, that is, क्या तुम आम खाने को थे? क्या तुम आम खाने को थे? क्या तुम आम खाने को थे? Were you to eat a mango? Were you to eat a mango? यही, that is the example of interrogative. What? Were you to eat a mango? Were you to eat a mango? In this interrogative, we are using question mark and we use modals firstly, okay? Then after we use subject, okay? So we have to start WH structure. Which structure? WH structure. So let's write Y plus was, where plus subject plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. What is the structure of WH? You can see on the board. Y plus was, where plus subject plus to plus verb 1 plus other object plus question mark. We never forget in WH structure, WH sentence and in interrogative example, we never forget. Without question mark, our sentence, our statements, our question become wrong. So we have to always use that question mark. That question mark is so important in WH and interrogative. So we have to always use question mark. Okay. So I am going to make the example of WH structure. Okay, with the help of WH structure. Okay. So we can take simple example. तुम आम खाने को थे. तुम आम क्यों खाने को थे? तुम आम क्यों खाने को थे? Why were you to eat a mango? Why were you to eat a mango? Why were you to eat a mango? This is the example of WH structure. Okay, we have to make this type. You are thinking like that, only one example for this vowels, this modal verbs. Only if can we not use another example of was, where to? Of course, you can use lots of example of was, where to. Okay. So let's move to next topic, that is, you know already, was, where, about to. So our next topic is use of was, where, about to. What is our topic? Use of was, where, about to. So we have to start this topic for using the symbol and structure. What for using? For using the symbol and structure. So we can easily make a sentence. Okay. So we have to start. As you know, the symbol are on the board. You can see on the board. What is the symbol? नहीं वाला था and नहीं वाली थी. We can use both. Okay. नहीं वाला था, नहीं वाली थी. And another we can use, that is नहीं वाले थे. Okay. That's clear. So let's move to structure. We are going to write structure, that is subject plus was, where plus about plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. You can see on the board what is the structure. What is the structure of this? Was, where, about to, subject plus was, where plus about plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. What is the structure? You can see on the board. It will understand you clearly. Okay. So in this structure and symbol, we have to make a sentence. We have to make a lots of sentence. So let's make a sentence. Let's make an example of this structure using this structure and symbol. So we have to start the example. We can write in one example. Okay. So मैं अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी। नहीं वाली थी। मैं अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी। You can see the example that we are using the symbol that is नहीं वाली थी. Okay, this one we can use. Okay, नहीं वाली और थी. Okay, so let's move the structure. In Hindi example we can take the help of symbol, but in English example we have to take the help of structure. So let's move to structure. What is the structure? Subject. We have to find this subject. So you can see मैं is a subject, मैं is a karta. Okay, so we have to write I was about to speak English. You can see the example. I was about to speak English. Subject is this, and our modals is was where. We can choose one, any one. Okay. In both, we have to choose one. That is was, and we have to add about and to. And what is the verb one? In verb, we have to make verb one first form. Okay. That is speak, and our ऑब्जेक्ट इज इंग्लिश. ऑब्जेक्ट इज इंग्लिश मतलब बोलने वाली हूँ. तो क्या बोलने वाली हूँ? क्या बोलने वाली थी? तो इंग्लिश बोलने वाली थी. वी हैव टू राइट दिस नेगेटिव स्ट्रक्चर दैट मेक अ नेगेटिव एग्जाम्पल. सो एज यू नो अबाउट नेगेटिव, एज यू नो और नॉट, सो वी हैव टू राइट सब्जेक्ट प्लस was where plus not plus about plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. Verb 1 plus other object. What is the structure of negative? That we can take the help of make a negative sentence. Okay, so we have to take the help of negative structure, that is subject plus was where plus not plus about plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the negative example. Okay, so मैं अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी. This is the simple. Okay, so we have to convert into negative. Okay, नकारात्मक. ठीक है, तो मैं अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलने वाली थी. मैं अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलने वाली थी. मैं अंग्रेजी नहीं बोलने वाली थी. ठीक है, we have to make an English example. I was not about to speak English. I was not about to speak English. That is the example of negative. You can see the structure. We have to take the help of negative structure that we can make the correct sentence. Okay, so let's move to interrogative structure. We have to write the interrogative structure to make a sentence correct. Okay, was where plus subject plus about plus to plus verb 1 plus other object plus question mark. We never forget question mark, as you know already about this topic. Okay, so let's move to discuss about interrogative structure of use of was where about to. Okay, use of was where about to. So we can write, we have to write the structure of interrogative. So I am writing here. I was writing. You can see on the board what is the structure. Was where plus subject plus about plus to plus verb 1 plus other object plus question mark. Okay, question mark we have to never forget. Okay, So we have to make a example to understand this formula, to understand this structure. So what I can take a simple example. मैं अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी, मैं अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी. क्या मैं अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी? That is the example of this interrogative. क्या मैं अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी? Was I about to speak English? Was I about to speak English? You can see on the board. Was I about to speak English? That is the correct sentence or correct example of interrogative. Okay. So let's move to, without time wasting, we have to move another topic. Okay. So let's move to WH structure. What is the structure of WH? So we have to write when plus, as you know, what is the concept of WH? You know already. So we don't want to time waste your time, okay? Because time is too much important of everybody's life. So we have to move fast. When plus was where plus subject plus about plus to plus verb 1 plus other object plus question mark. Okay, question mark. What is the structure of WH? What is the structure of WH? Y plus means what plus when plus. You can use anything, okay? That is start from W and H. How? So I am going to repeat this structure that is useful to remember you. Okay. So when plus means how plus, was where plus subject plus about plus to plus verb 1 plus other object. It's not too difficult. You can see, oh my god, this is one line. No, but it's not difficult. It's very easy if you remember, if you think calm place. Okay, so that is very easy. So we have to make a sentence, we have to make an example with the help of this structure. So what we have to take? We have to take a simple example. Okay, मैं अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी. मैं कब अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी? What is the हिंदी of this? कब. And how? कैसे. मैं कैसे अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी? मैं कैसे अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी? मतलब मैं बोलने जा रही थी, लेकिन मैं कैसे बोल रही थी भाई? बताओ ना. मैं कैसे अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी? Why was I about to speak English? Why was I about to speak English? मैं कैसे अंग्रेजी बोलने ही वाली थी? This is the correct example of WH structure. So as you know, you understand everything, because again and again I'm going to repeat this whole thing in video, in part 1, in part 2, part 3, and this is part 4, modals verbs. So you have to understand this thing, what is modal, symbol, structure, because I many times repeat this same topic, that is symbol, structure, WH, interrogative. So you have to learn this thing, okay? You have to remember this thing. So I hope you like this video. So thanks for watching this video. Let's move to another video, okay?